It's definitely going to be a merry Christmas, according to Justin Bieber. And I know you're feeling the Christmas. I am definitely feeling the Christmas. We've spoken about how to manage your finances, how to shop right. And we've said that Christmas is about spending time with the family. It's about showing love. It's about giving. But in as much as you want to spend time with the family and your loved ones and your relatives, it gets a bit depressing and a bit frustrating, especially for people who want or who appreciate their time alone. When they see a lot of family and friends around, they get a bit, frustrated. We're here to talk about how to manage your relationships during your Christmas season or during this festive season. And I have Linda here. She's a counselor and she's looking so beautiful. You look Christmassy.
Thank you.
I love your headband. I love your red.
Oh, yeah.
Like you look the part.
Thank you. Thank you. You also look good.
We're learning. Yeah. We're learning something. The Christmas is here, so Christmas is red. And so,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Are you done? Are you done with your Christmas shopping though?
Not all through. You know, ladies, we never end our shopping.
How can we end? So, has the Christmas started on a good note for you? Are you feeling the Christmas?
Oh, yes, sure.
You look the part, though, so that's what matters.
Yes, I'm really feeling the Christmas as well. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy the feeling. For me, I think the weather has even changed a little bit, and I started enjoying it. Great. And I'm looking it as well.
You're looking it. You look beautiful.
Rocking it.
Linda, I love your energy. It's good energy for me.
Yeah.
But talking about Christmas, statistics have shown that there's high level of depression during Christmas and then high suicide, rates as well. I don't know, is Christmas depressing? Well, or should Christmas be depressing?
It shouldn't be. It's a time of joy. It's a time of happiness. It's a refreshing moment. But I realize that because we are different individuals and the way we see things are different, people can't stand pressure. And in our part of the world, you realize that most of the marriages or relationship is a kind of a triangle kind of relationship. It's like this: church, work, home.
Yeah.
Church, work, home. 5 years. Church, work,
the same routine.
Yes. It goes on and on and on. So there is no fun in the relationship. And apart from that, most of the homes too, you realize that the guy, or let's say the husband, goes to work, he feels bored, he comes home and home is boring.
Yeah.
But you know that from the beginning, God put the marriage couples in a garden. Have you thought of that? Very refreshing. Beautifying. But today, most homes have become a jungle or an open zoo. When the husband opens his mouth, the wife, and there is always confusion. And apart from that, during the day, they don't have peace. And in the night too, if you don't give the peace, the night too, you are not going to enjoy it. Yeah. And then you have this, what I call the Tunisia marriage.
Which one is the Tunisia marriage?
A Tunia to Asia.
Which is,
so wow. You see, interesting. Let's say when there is confusion at home and the husband goes to sleep with the back facing the wall, and the other person is also facing. Then it's Tunisia.
Yeah,
a Tunia to Asia.
It can be.
It can be.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. So there's so much stress. And it's in the this time of the day, I can't talk deep into that area, but it's one of the things that distresses a lot. But because of misunderstanding, confusion, high bills, work stress, we get ourselves into these things and we don't find any happiness anyway.
So first of all, let's start with married couples.
Yeah.
As married couples, how do you, manage yourselves during Christmas? How do you, try to have fun during Christmas? What exactly do you need to do in your relationship to, enjoy the Christmas as well?
Yeah. You see, you need to connect to each other. One, that's association. And also give space for flexibility.
Okay.
It's two things. It's a two-way. And then it is the I and the we. You have to learn how to balance the I and the we.
Okay.
You see, so when you read...
When you say I and we, doing things for yourself and including everybody?
Including everybody, yeah. When you read Ecclesiastes 9:9, the Bible says that, enjoy life with the wife whom you love all the days, including Christmas, including this festive period. So it's a mind thing that you have to see it as it is about us, and each partner seeing it as about you. We are in a relationship. It's about you.
Yeah.
It's about my wife.
My wife.
I want her to be happy, and I want him to be happy. So when we go about it that way, you realize that all the energies are focused on getting your wife happy, your husband happy, and there is no stress. I mean, you catch.
I catch. So you don't have to really, it's not about getting them gifts during Christmas, not necessarily getting them gifts during Christmas.
Well, it is part. It's part of it, you know. When you are in a relationship, you have to study the person. We have the language that we understand most, the love language. Some of them appreciate, some people appreciate gifts. Some people, to you, put the gifts down and they won't even say anything.
Gift,
Oh, but my sisters and my brothers, those who have been doing that, I think you should put a store. At least appreciate
the gift.
Appreciate the gift. Oh, it's nice. Someone will just take it and, well, Toy, I say a boo.
No, then that's
you know.
Yeah.
Yes, so just appreciate it. Gift is fine, but study the person. You have been in a relationship, you know what moves the person, what makes the person click, what makes the person happy. Find out and start doing such things. For some people, it's just breakfast in bed. Just serve Christmas Day, you know, get some breakfast for him on bed or for her, and she's cool.
Fine.
For some people too, it's a time out. We have a lot of plays around, a lot of, you know, let me tell you this interesting thing.
Tell us.
I remember when I was in a relationship, that was some years back. And then my husband, I was in a relationship with him then.
Okay.
He took me, it was, I think, the eve of Christmas. He took me to, I'm talking about 2002, so it's been a long time. I've been married for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
With how many kids?
4 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you don't look it.
Thank God.
You look 12.
Interesting. So, like I'm saying, he took me out. That time, we didn't have money. We were students in the final. I think I was either almost final year or somewhere around that side. And he took me to Bejaya in Cape Coast. And he didn't have money, so he just bought 1 bottle of, I think, malt or something, and we shared. Oh. But the ambience, the environment. Do you know that day when I slept, when I went home and I slept, I dreamt I was in heaven.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. You see, because it's a change of environment. This Christmas, find time, go out a little bit. It shouldn't be the normal triangle kind of relationship. Make time out and enjoy each other's company. It's very important. Make time out and enjoy each other's company. But talking about married couple, and let's say we've been married for, say, 2 years, and, you know, I mean, we've known each other, we just want to be alone, but then Christmas is a time for family, and so my mother and my siblings will want to come and visit. My husband's siblings and parents will also want to come and visit. We are all living together. I mean, I'm not used to, you know, the whole extended family, everybody being in my space. I always want to be with just my husband. I mean, how, for somebody like that, how do you manage situations? Yeah, it happens. Like I said from the beginning, we have personality differences. So you see people reacting in sometimes very funny ways, as if they are from some space B and they have landed. So they don't want anybody to disturb their space. Yes, so they want, but you see, you can't live in an Ankunam world. you have married, for Christ's sake, you have married from a family. So during Christmas, you have to try to, if you know, let's say you are in a relationship, you are married to someone like that, I think it's a way of helping them come out of it. You need to help them. You don't need to force them to come out of it, but you need to try to hold them a little bit together with you and be moving towards that zone, because human beings are social beings.
Yeah.
You get
you have
happy.
To be with people.
Yeah, you have to be with people. When you are with people, you learn a lot. You make friends, you connect. You know, why do people go to play golf, do this and that?
Just
to connect,
meet people.
to meet people. Because you don't know the next person you meet is the one who is going to help you find some contract or something. So it's not all about you. Once we begin to understand that aspect, that it's not all about me, it's about my partner, it's about the family, it's about we being together, then you can we have something we call transactional analysis in psychology. You see, sometimes we become a bit biased towards ourselves, you know, so we want it our way, but it shouldn't be that. You have to learn yourself out of such things and make sure that you come in a way, that in a collective way that is going to be beneficial to both you and your partner.
So for people who are, you know, like that, you're advising that they manage it, they cope with it, because it's just temporarily.
Yeah, you cope with it, yes. So the partner, you see, sometimes we try to force people to change. You can't force someone to change. It's not possible for you to force someone to change. But when you show love to a person, you understand their situation, and you don't tackle the person, tackle the issues. Most of the time we go and we are like, we attack. Oh, your panties, so we are worried, and we've been married for, and that is how you are. No, it's not about that. Talk the person out. Oh, darling. Oh, sweetheart. Baby, you know, this Christmas, I would love it if we could, you know, let dad and mom come around. And, you know, the way you put it.
Yeah, the person will understand.
Who will understand. But if you go like, I am the head of the family, so my mother is coming to spend
You don't enforce certain things.
You don't enforce.
You don't enforce certain things.
You appeal.
You appeal for certain things. And don't call this number. Don't call. The calling number is on your screen: 055 30035. 055 30035. If you want to contribute, you can call us on the number on your screen: 055 30035. And you can text us on 055 30034. 055 30034 is our text number. Linda is still here. Linda is very interested. But Linda, you're talking about people being sweet and also convincing people in a sweet way. But a lot of people don't know how to do that. You know, they don't know how to say right is right, and so this is the right thing, so just do it. They feel that is how to, you know, go about things in a relationship. Is that always the best?
It's not. It's not. You see, most of the time, we are unconsciously trained, or certain things are being handed over us unconsciously. There is this psychologist known as Carl Jung who talked about archetypes, and so he talked about the personal unconscious, and then he talked about the collective unconscious. And being that the collective unconscious is the things that are passed on to us without we knowing. So when we get married, we start behaving the same because we have seen them in our parents' marriage. But this is what we are supposed to do. We have to move to try to self-actualize, to become ourselves, to become people that people will have fun living with. Not all about ourselves, but about your partner, like I always say. So you don't go like, as for me, this is how I want my thing, so this is how we should do it. No, you don't go by it that way. Think about your partner and make efforts to change, to come along. Like I said, you need to help the person out of it. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy at all, because he's lived with it. I was counseling a couple some time back, and then I asked this question, that let's say that in your home, you live with your parents now. When your mom does something wrong, how does your father respond? And then the guy was like, hey, as for my daddy, there and there he will put
Correct
you in the, yes.
Oh, wow.
He will put you, and he said, oh, make you and him. And I asked the lady said, oh, as for my daddy, if my mom does something, you don't even see, they go inside and talk about it. You see, so in this case, when they meet, you could see that there could be a conflict.
A conflict, because she's not used to this.
She's not used to it.
And he's also not used to it.
Yes, but the guy is going to do exactly what he has learned from the father. He didn't learn it, I mean, consciously, but it has been part of him. So we need to make efforts to leave certain things behind. You see, when you marry into a home, and a home is like it is like a building. A building. If you have you can have a nice story building, but if you don't have a paint on it, it won't look nice. The paint is the romance. The paint are the things that you bring into the marriage. You know, let's say when you want to get your hair done, where do you go to?
The salon.
The salon. You see, but you know that we don't have hair only on our hairs.
Yeah.
You have
places.
Yes. So even for some people, act of service, doing it for them. So when you are at home, a man, you have to be a baba. Learn to be a baba at home. to make your relationship interesting.
So sometimes you would want to, you know.
You have to do that way. Shape it well.
According to your preference.
According to your preference.
We're having so much fun here in the studio.
You can do a pyramid. You can do a square, a circle shape. You see, these are things that makes the relationship fun and interesting to be with. Yeah, but if you don't do these things at home, and you also won't allow your spouse to also make time with friends, then you are trying to kill the person. Is marriage a prison?
A prison.
Is it a death sentence? No.
So then you can actually be married, and during Christmas you want to spend time with your girls, or, you know, boys, have a boys, and not go with your wife.
You can. If you say, you have to try to, like I'm saying, when you are at home, make sure that he feels you, that you are there. You know, make sure he feels you. You do the things that he wants you done for him. Sex, do it well. Don't go and lie down as if you are a kind of a steak or something. No, make sure you do it and write your name.
Stamp your name on it.
Stamp. You say, write your name. Your name, you are
Jackie.
Jackie. Oh, you don't have an I. I have Linda. I have an I. So you write it, and the I, you dot it.
I actually have an I.
Oh,
so there's an I in there.
Oh, yes. So you see, you have to do it and write your name. And you blow his mind. And when you want to go out with girls, oh, you say, oh, you can go.
Yeah.
You can go. Oh, you are free, you can go. And it's not about only the ladies. So the guys too should also try to do their part. You see, am I a parkrokro? Yeah. A crocro. Yeah, parkrokro. You see, you don't, if you shout on her in public, you don't value your wife, she will be just an ordinary person to you. And the confidence will be lost.
I have two messages here for you. And I am in a relationship leading to marriage. My fiancé is always complaining about me not giving him the right sex. I don't know what to do during this Christmas. Okay.
Well,
this I don't think, because first of all, if you're leading to marriage, the Bible says no sex before marriage. And so first of all, I think it's even wrong.
It's wrong.
Our counselor.
Yeah. You see, the thing is that we are saying, when you go to school, class 4, you learn maths.
Yeah.
JHS 1, you learn maths, but you don't write an exam. You are learning it to put it down. Yeah. When you get to JHS 3, then you write the exam. BEC.
Yeah.
Now you should be learning, but not to be writing the exams.
So how do we learn it?
You learn it as we are saying. You read. there are lots of information. Learn, no, don't write the exams now, else you fail.
Yeah.
So be learning. I mean, you read from books, you attend counseling, and you'll be taught. Some people say that, what if I go and the thing is not working? Can you go to the market and tell the cassava seller that last time when I bought some, it was no good, so I want to cook this thing here before? You don't do it that way.
At all.
Yes.
At all.
Yes.
My name is Sarah Edu from Tesano. You've really made my Christmas fantastic. I'm glad we're able to make your Christmas fantastic. I'm in a relationship, and my fiance is always nagging about me making friends with guys. Even in my office, he's not giving me the chance to even mingle with my friends.
Yeah. You see, sometimes we make the guys feel very insecure. Like, when you come back, you are talking about one person in your office. And when I went, hey, Jackie, she's a cool girl. She's sweet, it's true. But your fiancée, when she dressed, you don't even look at her. You won't even say a word about her hairstyle. And then you come back, talking about people. So they feel insecure. Same in marriage. You see, if you put your wife behind the steer, allow her to drive.
Yeah.
But when she is driving, and then she sees that some bulldozers and some things are coming on the road, Charlie, she will shake.
She will shake.
She will shake. you let her shake.
Yeah.
So allow her to be your queen. Let her be your princess. Let her be your sweet baby. Let her be your Annie. You know.
I can't deal with Linda. Linda, thank you so much. I know we have definitely learned a lot.
Yeah.
And if you want more vibes, you definitely need to contact Linda. And of course, she's told you, treat your women as queens that we are. Yes,
and we are.
Treat them as babies. Treat them as honeys.
Sure.
As what else? Sweethearts.
Sweethearts. And bathe them.
Bathe them.
Yeah.
Of course, this Christmas
and you have to be a barber at times, you know.
Linda is really interested in being barbers, but man, you heard Linda, you need to be barbers at times. It's very important. Shape it as you want it to your preference. It's very important, and that's your queen as well. Yes, make sure you treat them like queens this festive season. It is very important, and you definitely enjoy yourselves as well. Linda, thank you so much. But how can they reach out to you if somebody, you know, because you know you're really educating us, and you've told us to just learn, and not write the exam yet.
Yes.
So we want to contact you.
Okay, so my number is 0243 90 20 95.
Okay.
0243 90 20 95.
Right. So I hope you've penned it down and you definitely call her. And I have enjoyed myself. I have learned one or two things I'll use in future. Thank you so much, Linda.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks to you at home for watching. We're not out of here yet. Up next, we'll be talking about giving. Yes, Christmas is all about giving, and that's the essence of Christmas. It's still morning, right? And we are live on Metro Television.